The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Judicials ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Delaware's offense will have the football first. Finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Levy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He's got an open man. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Blue Hens are in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens will snap it on first and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On third and short, the power run here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
And he added the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Judicials offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll send the back in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He breaks a tackle. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Fitted in the window for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 40. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. The Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and there he goes. Bulldozes his way, just dismissing tackles. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
The running back has it. Makes him talk to the hand.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Gives it on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Tulsa.
Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback keeper. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Judicials send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Holds and fires complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. It's complete. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. He wants to throw it again. On target over the middle. Touchdown, Delaware! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They boot it away on 4th down. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. On the ground, it's May. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They'll run it to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Delaware snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gets the back moving. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's made. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got a man. It's Matthews. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Judicials headed quickly to the line.
2nd down coming up.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Gets the first himself. They'll immediately call timeout. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. So now it's 2nd and long. Now on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They'll give it on the counter. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Nice move to keep running. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. And the Judicials pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just drives it between the uprights. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Handoff to the lone back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Blue Hens will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Motion from the back. He'll toss it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll run play action. Got his man on the outside. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Levy. Nice move. Creates some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Blue Hens are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Power football with the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Judicials come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Broussard. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Judicials will have it 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's McGee. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Off play action. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the left. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They go to the ground. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the play fake. Fakes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's made. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Got a little space. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They've been running it, but now the pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's York.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. The option look. He'll toss it. It's a fumble. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, but it'll be marked for no gain. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Judicials. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Liberty is torching the opposition today, lighting up that scoreboard thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 35 over the Groupers.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Blue Hens just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's May. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Got it near midfield. Can they catch him? Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hope.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
That outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And the Blue Hens will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Grinding and pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line. Trying to barge in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On the move. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's York. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.